Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Amar reaction video. Guys, today I am going to go ahead and be reacting to the GOAT, Michael Jackson, working day and night. So the reason I decided to go ahead and react to Mike Jack is because I actually, at the given time that I'm recording this video, I had just finished watching, not just finished, but in this past weekend, I finished watching the Michael movie, the biopic that came out, which if you have not watched it by the time you are watching this video, highly recommend going to the theaters to go ahead and watch it. 10 out of 10 experience. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm actually gonna go ahead and be watching it again with my family at some given point this week. And I'm if you know me personally, you know that I don't really, first and foremost, I don't really like rewatching stuff, whether it be a show or an anime or things like that. There's only several shows that I've actually rewatched, and it's because they're that great. For example, like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, things along those lines, right? Great shows overall that you're just, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna watch it again because it's that great. I highly recommend watching that movie. The Michael movie was absolutely amazing. But as I was watching it, or actually once I went ahead and I left the movie, it kind of just hit me like the fact that I don't actually know a lot of Mike Jack's discography, like his body of work overall. Naturally, I do know like the really big songs, Billie Jean, Beat It. My favorite track of all time currently, now that I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this, currently standing is Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal is my favorite Michael Jackson song of all time. If you have a favorite Michael Jackson song, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section what your favorite Mike Jack song is of all time. But currently, I would say for me, it is Smooth Criminal. But once again, going kind of back to what I was thinking about in my train of thought at that given point, I was just like, there's a lot of this man's body of work that I have not actually listened to. Like, not a day in my life have listened to them or anything. I never sat down to say, you know what, let me listen to this whole entire album or anything. So, out of respect for the greatest of all time, because I'm telling you this right now, we have a lot of great artists nowadays, and even in the past and everything along those lines, and in the early 80s, 90s, and things along those lines, and up until this day. But there will never be another Michael Jackson. Like, this man did it all, bro. This man did it all and did not miss. Like, there will never be another one. There's a lot of people that will say Drake. I personally love Eminem, so my greatest of all time, for at least for the rap category, is Eminem, which are two completely separate things, right? But there's a lot of like stars and performers nowadays that people put up there. One of my other goats, Bad Bunny. But even though with all their stardom and all their success and everything, they still will not amount to what Michael Jackson done. And there's no disrespect to them, I really do like Drake. I really do like Bad Bunny and all the other guys that I just finished mentioning, but there just won't be another Mike Jack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you. If you don't believe that, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. You're kind of delusional, but whatever. With that being said, guys, I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be revisiting like the very first album that kind of blew up Mike Jack and his solo thing. Obviously, I know he was part of the Jackson 5, and that is initially what blew him up. Um, but his first actual like main solo album was Michael Jackson Off the Wall. So I'm just gonna go through the category or through the list. Obviously, the songs that I do already know or have listened to, I'm gonna skip over them because I don't want to give you an unauthentic. Yeah, I think that's the word. Unauthentic reaction. If I already listened to it, I already listened to it. I'll skip over it. But this journey is going to go ahead and begin with Working Day and Night off the Wall album. So I'm definitely really excited to go ahead and dive into this. And without further ado, I'm gonna stop my glazing, as the kids say nowadays, and we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. I'm sorry to pause it so early. Fair warning right now. If you go ahead and you watch this movie in the theaters, be prepared to just at least be moving your shoulder. I don't know what it is about Michael Jackson. It's like kind of like hearing my natural roots, like listening to bachata and things like that. I cannot help but want to at least move some part of my body. And I'm not the greatest dancer, to be straight up with you guys. I am not. I'm never gonna claim I am. But you can't help but want to move whenever you listen to Mike Jack, bro. I don't know if that's just a me thing, which I highly doubt it is, but it's hard to just sit still and listen to Michael Jackson, bro. So throughout this journey that I'm going through, if you see me moving around, let your boy do your thing. I'm pretty sure you're probably grooving on at the end of your screen as well. Okay.
Ooh, my sugar, you got me working day and night. Scratch my shoulder, it's aching, make you feel alright. When this is over, loving you will be so right. I often wonder if loving you will be tonight.
Word.
That's what you got me working day and night, and I'll be working from sun to midnight. You got me working day and night. You got me working day and night.
Word.
You got me working day and night. You got me working day and night. You say that working is what a man's supposed to do. And I say it ain't right if I can't get sweet love to you.
It's crazy. Obviously he's kind of like talking about a girl and everything in this track right here, but that's just true about like Mike Jack's life, bro. Ever since from the age of like 5, that man has basically been working day and night. When he was, when his father founded the Jackson 5 and everything, and they were going on shows since very early on, or since early on in his life compared to his brothers. Obviously, his brothers were older, but he's been working quite literally day and night, basically, since a very young age. Like, yeah, he's kind of masking it in this song, talking about a girl and everything, but yeah, the man has legit been working day and night.
It ain't right if I can't get sweet love to you. Yeah, I'm tired of thinking of what my life's supposed to be. Well, soon enough, darling, this love will be reality. How can you live, girl? 'Cause love for us was meant to be. Well, then you must be seeing some other guy instead of me. Ooh, that's why you got me working day and night, and I'll be working from sun to midnight. You got me working day and night. Hold on, you got me working day and night. I'm so tired now. You got me working day and night. Hold on, you got me working day and night.
This man's ad-libs, bro. I love the production, bro. Like you could just feel the funk coming right out of that, the instrumentals and everything, bro. But I have a theory. I have a theory, and I'll go ahead and I'll talk about it after the track is done. But I may be reaching, but I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in. All right, so that's basically the end of the track, right? Obviously, amazing. I enjoyed it. Is it his best track of all time? I personally don't think so, but definitely, very enjoyable. I could, once again, could hardly restrain myself from like wanting to go ahead and start dancing and stuff. Bro, you watch Michael Jackson dance, and even if you're not a dancer yourself and you hear his tracks, it makes you want to be like, damn, I need to learn how to dance like that, bro. Like this man, completely talented, bro. There's nothing about this man that I was just like that you could just be like, damn, yeah, he don't got that. It's like, bro, yeah, he got it, bro. He got it. He got it. But enough with the glaze, right? So my theory, right? In this track, right, it's called Day and Night, Working Day and Night. The overall like theme of the song is just like, or the overall message, right? He's talking to some girl. He's telling her like, yo, I'm working day and night. I barely have any time for you. You're probably, and even in the track, he says you're probably even seeing some other guy because I don't have enough time on my hands for you. But regardless if you watch the movie or not, anybody that truly like dives deep into the story of Michael Jackson just knows that once again this guy has been working nonstop, basically. Kind of basically due to his father, because his father was, I don't even know what to say it, and I don't even want to say any mean words. Um, but his dad basically overworked him and his brothers. But in my theory, obviously in the song he's talking about some girl, but I feel like in reality what he's also trying to ultimately say is like he's trying to talk to his freedom of being away from the Jackson 5. Because at this given point in time, he's trying to pursue a solo career. He wants to go out and do his own thing, outside of the grasp of basically his dad, right? He wants his independent freedom to live his life the way that he wants to perform the way he wants to make music the way he wants to. But he is currently still under the thumb or under the grasp of his father and under technically the Jackson 5. So he's working day and night currently for his father, but he still is pursuing the love of his life, which is ultimately, his own individual freedom, not just the actual physical form of this girl, but, of maybe his freedom. I may be reaching, I may be reaching. I do tend to go ahead and, kind of overanalyze things when it's just kind of plain and cut and dry what it is. And I mean, if you take it at face value, either way, it could be applicable to anybody. But I feel like that's the overall deeper message that maybe he was also trying to go ahead and convey with this particular song. Either way, phenomenal song. Mike Jack. Nobody's gonna ever take that away from him. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this reaction to a close. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think that I was absolutely reaching and I'm making no sense whatsoever. If you did get to go ahead and watch the Michael movie, let us know what you thought about the movie or the biopic, I guess I should say, in the comment section as well. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like. If you are new to the channel and you rock with your boy and you would like to continue on my Michael Jackson Michael Jackson journey here that I'm going to go ahead and go through. By all means, consider subscribing to the channel and supporting the channel in any way, shape, or form that you can. I would truly appreciate it, whether you go ahead and hit that little hype button or donate to the channel. I think you could go ahead and do that nowadays. Or if you just simply just want to go ahead and drop a comment and a like and subscribe, that is always welcome as well. Once again, any type of support, I always greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance for that. And with that being said, guys, until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and God bless you all.